Today we're going to be taking a look at the world's smallest FPV car. This thing is brand new and it's a collaboration between SNT and Diatone. It's known as the Q33 and it is tiny. I'm definitely getting some Datsun vibes from this little micro FPV car. Today we're going to take a closer look at what you get in the box. We're also going to give it a run, so let's begin. So let's take a closer look at the box itself. Now they've sent me the mystery box, which includes a mystery colour. You've already seen the colour of the little car at the start of this video. It's sort of like a weathered green look. I actually really like it, but you can also get this thing in red, green, orange and blue. FPV has come really far in recent times and it's also grown in popularity every single day, and that's thanks to companies like DJI and Diatone who produce some really good quality drones, and it's nice to see some of those features now being included in little tiny cars. So let's crack the box open and find out what we get included. Now this little car is obviously modelled on the Datsun 240Z and they include 4 really nice stickers. You get some plastic ramps, we've got a black and white manual, a USB-C adapter, we've got a bag with 2 USB-C cables and a little keyring. You've got the transmitter, which does look a little bit different to some of the other transmitters out there. The steering wheel on this thing is slightly offset, and I think that is to make it more comfortable when in use. We've got a nice foam grip, you've got your steering trim and your throttle trim, and finally we've got some buttons to adjust our lighting settings. You don't have to worry about providing batteries for this transmitter because it is rechargeable and they include a battery. The car itself comes in a plastic display case and I think that's a really nice little touch. We've got the FPV goggles, which come with a couple of antennas, a micro USB cable and an AV cable. Let's screw in the antennas. Now on the goggles you've got your on and off button as you would expect, you've got your search button which is going to help you to find the car if it isn't already paired to the headset itself. You've got a record button, a channel button and a band button. Now these things come with a 2000 mAh inbuilt battery. You will be able to charge these up using the micro USB port there, and like I said they do include a cable. I think one of the nicest features on these goggles though is the inbuilt DVR. Now you will be able to record your footage, but you will have to provide a micro SD card. That's really nice, and usually you don't see a DVR feature on cheaper goggles. So I've got the little car out of the display case. Now just take a look how small this little thing actually is. We've obviously got our FPV camera on the top there. We've got nice rubber wheels. They feel really, really good, nice and grippy. We've got our on and off switch at the bottom there. We've also got your USB-C connector, and that is where you'll be charging this thing. Overall, I really like it. I do like the colour scheme on there as well. We've got the weathered look. It's a nice sort of green. But yeah, really, really nice. We've even got a little bit of front suspension. And I'd love to give you some more information about the internal battery, but I've had a look through the manual and I can't actually find out what the capacity of the battery is. But they do state on the box you should be getting 60 minutes of runtime. I'm not entirely sure we're going to see 60 minutes of runtime, but I'll let you know later on. So let's take a little look at the LED lights on this little car then. Now you can adjust them using the transmitter. If we click the first button in, that turns them on and off. You can also adjust your brightness. The second button changes the colour, and the transmitter does vibrate every time you click a button in. You do get some vibration from the transmitter. I'm not entirely sure what that is about, but it does vibrate, so we can cycle through all the different colours until you pick one that you like. Now even though this little car is so small, it is still fully proportional, and I'm going to demonstrate that now. As you can see, this thing is fully proportional. It's fully proportional steering, fully proportional throttle. Very impressive considering how small this thing actually is. So we've had a closer look at what we get in the box. We've also had a closer look at the little car itself. Let's set up a little homemade track and let's see how it performs, and we'll also check out the FPV features. Right, so let's give this a go then. I've set up a homemade track. Let's see how this little car performs. Now I'm going to take it slow until I get used to the feel of this little thing. Just work our way under the X-Max body shell. And we're going to try and go over this ramp. Oh, right, let's give this another go. Now, you do find you need to use quite a bit of throttle to get this thing moving. The steering's also very sensitive. Oh, I can't seem to get that ramp. Now, like I said, the steering is very sensitive, so you do need to go a little bit careful. And again, it is fully proportional. Oh, these little cars are so much fun. You know, you can imagine if you had a couple of these things running around. Oh, I hit the infraction box there. You can see the LED lights in the reflection. If you've had a couple of these things running around, they're going to be a huge amount of fun. There's a little clue as to what is coming up on the channel very soon. Oh, hit the tyre. Try and move it back into place. Now, this thing's got 2mm of ground clearance. There's no point even trying it outside. Even though these little things are small, they still take a little bit of skill to get right. Oh, I keep crashing the thing. Now, when it comes to price, I still don't know how much this is going to cost. I'm guessing it's going to be around $100, which is quite a bit of money, but we do have to consider what we're getting here. You know, we've got the DVR function in the goggles. So I think it is probably going to be worth around $100. But we'll see. When Diatone let me know the actual price, I will update the video description. And I'll let you guys know exactly how much this little car is going to be costing. I just love the fact that if it's raining, you can set up a little course and you can have some fun. There's absolutely no reason why you can't enjoy RC when it's raining. So comparing this to the Q33 that I featured last time, they both perform about the same when it comes to handling and speed. This one is meant to be the smaller one, being 1/100th scale. Really enjoyable little car, and I like this thing a lot. So there we go then, that was the Diatone Q33, a brand new addition to the mini FPV lineup. I really enjoyed this thing, it was a huge amount of fun, and this is great for those rainy days. Now, like I said before, you can throw together a quick track at home and you can have a huge amount of fun. Now, if you've got 2 or 3 of these running around, I think you would probably enjoy it a little bit more. The goggles are really good, and I really like the fact that they've got the DVR function. So let me know in the comments section what you think of this little car. I always love hearing from you guys, so drop a comment down below and let me know. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon on the next one. Take care.